My name is Sarah Lilly, and I'm here today with Gina Lynn, actress, model, and recent cover of Penthouse magazine, this coming April edition. And how are you today, Gina, first of all?
I'm great. It's been crazy, a whirlwind of stuff happening at the same time.
I bet. Well, I want to ask you first, how did you get into this business?
Wow. I was a senior in Catholic high school, and I was dating an older guy. He was 7 years older, my first husband. And one of his guys, his girlfriend, was a stripper at a club, and I'm like looking at this girl, and I'm like, she's just kind of like average looking, and she was telling me how much money she made. So I went and auditioned at a place, and like within 10 minutes I made like $60, and I was still a senior in Catholic high school. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I know. Yeah, St. Rose in Belmar, New Jersey. Yeah.
That's wrong. Right around there.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a total Jersey girl, so it was insane. And I got addicted to the money. I mean, I went to college after I graduated. Meanwhile, my last 6 months before I graduated, I was dancing on weekends. You know, could you imagine making $600 to $1,000 on a weekend as a high school girl?
Oh yeah.
It was very addicting, and of course I started when I got out of college. Not got out of college. I stopped college. You know, I quit it. I just had to.
Okay, so once you got into the business, what was it like doing your first film?
God, it was scary, and I have to be quite honest with you. I had to have a few drinks beforehand. And you know, the first movie I did was with my ex-husband, my second ex-husband, it's horrible to say, Travis. It was kind of fun. We just did it and we had a good time at it. But doing my first film with another couple, I was like brought into a crazy scenario where I did a guy and a girl at the same time, and I've never done that. So, but I did a good job. I did.
Now you mentioned working with Travis too. How was that? What was it like working with Travis?
The first time we kind of argued about it because we weren't having fun. So the second time we did it, we were just like, just go with it. Like we're having like just, you know, free sex.
And did it affect your relationship at all?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, for years I held in a whole lot. I mean, I think we did pretty good. You know, being together for marriage, 13 years, being together for 15 years, it's tough. You hold in a lot of stuff trying to make your career. But it did ultimately, you know, affect, we were doomed. And everybody said that, and we tried to just tell everybody that we're against the odds, but, you know, ultimately, but we still like each other.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned you got into the business at a pretty young age.
I did. I got into it very young. I was, well, dancing at 18. I didn't start doing stuff until magazines. I was like 24 years old, and it kind of escalated from doing single girl layouts to girl first, and then boy girl. I was working at a club at Al's Diamond Cabaret where I would meet a lot of like big feature entertainers, and they would pass my number out to all these people. So I was approached by so many people. It was insane.
And as a little girl, what did you always want to be? I mean, you're obviously like, maybe, you know, usually people don't aspire.
I'm not your normal little girl. I think at like 10 or 12 years old, I would be in my bra and panties, and I would be swinging, watching myself in the mirror.
So you're natural.
There was something different about me. And now, like, listening to my mom, she's like divulging a lot of stories. I am so like her. So crazy.
What was your favorite job so far?
My favorite job? You know what? Being a stripper. I love dancing on stage. I mean, I've been dancing now for 20 years.
So you still dance?
Yeah, I'm booked up even before this whole Penthouse thing is coming out, I've been booked up till May right now.
Wow.
Every weekend. And I look better than ever now. Just it's crazy.
It keeps you in shape.
It does, besides all my workout sessions.
Yeah, which I'm sure you have to keep up with a lot.
I do, and my diet, so it's, you know, it's a job in itself.
So as an adult film star, what is your personal life like? Like, obviously you mentioned you're really busy with things. I mean, it's gotta be crazy.
My personal life, oh wow. I love sex. I have to tell you, I'm having the best sex ever now with one partner. And that's all I have to say.
How many films have you been in?
I can't even count how many films I've been in, because it's like they do so many compilations constantly. Like they'll redo a scene, and now just recently, because I've been retired for like over 2 years. So they just released a scene like called The Cougars, and I'm like, why did you say Gina Linda Cougar? And it's 5 scenes that nobody's ever seen, and this director is so smart. He knew when to release it. And I forgot about these scenes. I mean, I had gotten paid for them, and it's great. And people are like, oh, I thought you were out of the business. I'm like, I have been. And they still look hot. I was like looking at them.
Of course.
Wow.
What's the funniest thing that happened with what you do, like during films? And
okay, I have a great story with this one. I was shooting Travis in one of my rooms in the house here with another girl when we were having our production company, and I was actually, you know, director, owner, and I'm shooting camera myself, and he was doing an anal scene with the girl. I don't know if I can see that, but I got in really close and I got hit in the face.
oh my god!
I got it. Thank God it was clear, but I'm on camera and I'm like, I'm hit. And everybody just started laughing, but it was a great moment. I got hit by some kind of juices.
Oh gosh. So obviously you're really great at what you do, but what do you think is your greatest talent?
My greatest talent? Sex. Dancing, I don't know. Spending time with animals, making people happy.
And then, like, especially when you dance, you do like the tricks and everything. I
did pole work one time. Oh God, I got the story about my pole work. I did it at a hospital one time. Travis and I were in Miami, and it was a spinner pole, and I slid down. I tried to do this like crazy move. It hit my face so hard. I was gushing blood. I didn't even realize that my face was bleeding. He was looking at me on stage, and he told the DJ, stop the show, because I was so embarrassed that I even slipped. I just got up and kept dancing. I should have been passed out. My whole face was coated in blood, and they stopped the show.
Yeah, you always try to keep on like nothing happened.
And I danced the rest of the weekend. I had a closed black eye with the hair in front of my face, and you guys didn't even notice.
So as far as what you do, we're doing adult films, do you enjoy working with girls or guys better, would you say?
I love men, of course. I love the big tool. But there was a time where I did enjoy working with girls, but it was done more, not even working, in my private life. I think I got, it's hard to say, because I don't want to say I don't like girls, but because I was like strap-on Sally, it was made to be like a job, and it was really tough work, like, you know.
So what is it that makes you like working with men better?
I like the penis. I do. It makes me feel the best. But I can't say I've had fun with women. I have. And then I've had women that have like, how do you say, like almost like gotten a crush and fallen in love with me. where I wasn't at the same point.
Yeah. How about like threesomes or like
threesomes don't work for me anymore because I get jealous. I'm a jealous girl.
Yeah,
and that's why
it's so hard to make that work.
I held in a lot throughout the years and that's probably what like messed up our marriage. You know, look at me, I'm sitting here shooting girls while he's doing that. Like, just there was a lot of hurt that was held in for years, and I don't think it's just my case. It's between the both of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think are your turn-ons and turn-offs on set?
I always loved watching a guy take care of himself. That turns me on. I love watching the forearm and the whole action. I just think it's hot. I mean, like, for me to think about it and stimulate myself and get myself going, that's what I think about.
And do you like to think about how they're thinking about you?
Exactly.
Do you
Are you getting turned on?
Yeah. It's getting a little hot. But okay, so do you have any advice for any like aspiring models, actresses, trying to follow in your footsteps and do what you do?
You have to love what you do and you will be great at it. Like, you know, from my dancing, I absolutely love dancing and I will always love dancing, and it just escalated in my career, and then, you know, a great promoter like Travis.
And obviously it seems like you have to be ready for like a huge time commitment too. It seems like you handle so much, you do so much, and
you know
so much
what?
going on.
I had a break for a while, and now this is all being brought on with my penthouse and all this. So it's, you know, you just have to have a lot of people there to help you out with everything.
Yeah, definitely.
You need that.
Did you ever think that you would be in adult film?
No, my God, no. Like I said, everything escalated. I mean, when I was younger, I wanted to be a veterinarian until you had to see the ugly stuff of pets and, you know, surgeries and all that crazy stuff. You know, just, I knew that there was some kind of sexual thing in me. It just, you know, like, it's not normal at 10 and 12 years old for you to sit there and be like, hey, look at me, I look pretty, look at my butt, at my body.
So obviously you're on this coming April's edition of Penthouse Magazine, and which looks amazing.
Thank you. I went on this dance 2 days ago. I was so excited.
Oh, I want to get one. So how did this come about?
I have an incredible photographer. I mean, I was under contract with Club Magazine for, I guess, like 3 years. Always contracted. I've been in every magazine, but I wasn't ever in Penthouse. I mean, the timing was perfect. I'm looking great. Not to toot my own horn. I don't mean to be that way, but I've been working hard at it. But this photographer was incredible. He had shot me within a half hour for when I was doing Skin and like Pink Vodka, you know, like different promos for that. In a half hour, he showed me a picture that he shot of me. We just worked really well together, and like,
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. What was it like working for
easy?
Penthouse?
I sold my pictures to Penthouse.
Really?
I had complete control of all of this.
So
and they bought
your own photographer?
My own photographer, my own settings. They bought 4 or 5 different layouts of me, and they are so ecstatic and happy.
I want to ask you, what is the highlight of your career so far?
I have to say the highlight of my career right now, in all honesty, Penthouse. Oh my God. You know, at this stage in my life and my career, you know, I'm a retired porn star. 38 years old, which is actually incredible that I got Penthouse. It's huge for me. I've been in every magazine. Like I said, I'm putting out my own spirits. It's Kirby Rabbit Margaritas.
I have to try it.
Oh, so good. Get drunk on me. I'm doing so many appearances, just huge media tour, you know? Life is, you know, just going on about life, just going good. You know?
So you're getting into the business end of things with where
I
your career's
am,
going.
yeah. This body's not gonna last forever. as long as I'll try to keep up with it, so.
Okay, well, I wanted to thank you so much for lending us your time. You're huge right now. There's so much going on, and we really appreciate it. And you'll have to check it out at the cover of Penthouse, this April's edition with Gina Lynn.